So, welcome everyone to today's game between Nigeria and Benin um, as part of the World Cup Qualifiers. And the game is being played in the Goosewell Akapabio Stadium in Abuja. And already Nigeria is leading by 1 goal to 0, and goal from Victor Oshimen. Goal was scored in the third minute, and it could tell. I mean, you could tell how serious the Nigerians are for this account. And although everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Nigeria should forget about it," and they won't qualify, I see something beautiful happening because alongside this match is the game between Southern Africa and Rwanda. So now Rwanda, South Africa is also leading by 1 goal to 0. Uh, it's it's so interesting how uh, the matches are being played out. Yesterday on our live morning show, the the man of God, Pastor Lucky, said we should shave his hair should Nigeria qualify. Now, if South Africa and Rwanda um, draw and Nigeria won't get to win this match, Nigeria might qualify. Now, if Nigeria win, no, sorry, if Nigeria wins this match and South Africa wins their match, we would have Nigeria go into um, what do you call it? The sudden, to play the playoffs with the other second place teams here. And I mean, it's been a serious battle on the field. It's simply amazing how these guys from Benin, who used to be the squirrels, now they are no more the squirrels. They are the what do you call it? The cheaters of Benin, and I think the name was changed in 2022. Yes, it's amazing how things are. Things play out in like fashion. Yeah. So I'll quickly run by you guys the lineup. Uh, Nigeria is playing a 4-4-2 formation, and it's Victor Oshimen, Adams, Simon, Alex Nwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, Chukwueze, Sanusi, Basi Ajayi, Frederick that's playing at number 2, and Nwabali. Amazing. Nwabali in the goalpost. And funny enough, Benin have this funny, so to say, eh, I don't know. Benin have this funny way of presenting their players. The last time I watched a Nigerian game, I did realize that the goalkeeper was the reason why they utterly failed. He kept on making some um, terrible goalkeeping decisions, and we would always have people in such manner um, making terrible chances or giving it away for the country. Now, oh, terrible, terrible. This is terrible. Oh my God. Ah, wow, wow. It's almost a goal there. Okay. Anyway, the Nigerians keep pushing forward. It looks positive on the other side. I am hoping that they get to win because yesterday I was telling Kofi that um, it looks as though we've never had Ghana and Nigeria go to the World Cup at the same time. It never happened in 2006. Never happened in 2010 in South Africa. Never happened in 2014 Brazil. I think 2018 they went. I'm not so sure, but yeah, in 2022 they were absent from the World Cup. So this is very dicey. It's very important for the Nigerians. I would love to see Victor Osimhen, Alex Nwobi, Wilfred Ndidi, what's the name of the other guy? Ademole Lukman. Um, uh, Charlie, all those guys play on the biggest um, world stage of football. Yeah, because some of these Nigerians have one of the best or some of the best football talent out of Africa. It's amazing that these guys from Benin are not making it so easy for the Nigerians to take the 3 points. Yeah, I would say they are not making it so easy for the Nigerians to take those 3 points and qualify for the World Cup. Anyway, congratulations to Cape Verde. Oh wow! Ooh, that was almost a goal. Oh, okay, it was an offside. The referee just called in an offside against Victor Osimhen. Man, that was very terrible. Yeah, that was very, 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 very terrible. Yeah, today I'm running a one-person production crew, and I'm also the one at the helm of affairs, going through with the Watchalong. Shout outs to all our people from Mr. Sedu to Pastor Lucky, who I am looking forward to shaving his head tomorrow, or I should say Thursday on the show. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to shaving Pastor Lucky's head live on the show. And I mean, I think everyone should also look forward to it too. Yeah. We've played 20 minutes. 20 minutes already gone, and Nigeria is still leading by 1 goal to 0. Goal from Victor Osimhen in the 3rd minute, and Nigerians keep pushing forward. Wow, they keep pushing forward. I see Wilfred Ndidi putting in the work right in the midfield. I mean, it was so funny. It was so funny how the Nigerian. Ooh, that was a good pass. Ooh, nice cross. And Victor Osimhen is there. Oh, he couldn't get to it. Wow. Come on. Beautiful pass. Ooh, that's a nice header. Damn. Wow. Wow. I mean, you could see the passion at which these guys from Nigeria are playing this this game with, man. Like, there's so much passion. There's so much so much zeal. It's like they are so. I mean, they so want to qualify for this World Cup, and I'm so. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or the stadium looks half full. You know, are the Nigerians not? I mean, are the Nigerians not happy enough, or are they not looking forward to Nigerian qualifying for the World Cup? Because unlike the game in Accra on Sunday, the stadium was pretty much full. I think I saw them open the gate for those who were outside the gate after the match had begun. I think during the second half to come in, and I had reports from some friends who were at the stadium, and I was told that the track, the space in front of, not the track, the space in front of the stands were filled with people. It was just people who were outside, who they just opened the gate for them to come inside. So like, people were actually so happy. People were looking forward to the Black Stars qualifying for the World Cup, and they really did. I mean, kudos to the Black Stars. Yeah, kudos to the Black Stars. But I don't see the same energy and the same drive with the Nigerians. I mean, I'm really not seeing that so much. I see their players really putting in the work. When you look at the stats, when you look at the stats from the game, or when you look at the stats from other uh, websites, you could tell that these Nigerians are actually putting in a lot of work to get Nigeria to qualify to the World Cup. And most importantly, we want to see Lucky's head being shaved live on set. I mean, we want to see. We'll shave the hair before we start any discussions on Thursday. Yeah. We bought new shaving sticks this morning. If you just connected to Sports 101 on YouTube, our favorite sports channel right on the continent of Africa. I mean, this is where you get your top analysis from. You get to see Kofi Asiedu, Samuel Ward, and Pastor Lucky, who is our favorite host, do their thing. And I mean, you can also enjoy other content from us. Oh wow, there's a beautiful cross. Ooh wow, and the goalkeeper got to it. Oh, the big goal. That guy is so livid. Let's see your face. Oh. This is funny. Oh my god. Oh my. This is interesting. This is so interesting. Oh my god. This is so interesting. Yeah, this is so interesting. Yeah, sorry about that. We had to solve a short technical hitch. And before we went off, Nigeria had a very beautiful chance where we were expecting Alex Nwobi to parry it, but he couldn't. But I mean, the game is still back on. The Nigerian goalkeeper was so livid. He almost got hit by the guy from Benin. Yeah. I mean, these two teams are they are both amazing in this tournament, in this World Cup qualifying series, because if Benin qualifies, it becomes their first time a team, Benin would qualify to the World Cup. Now, if Nigeria should qualify, it will be their first time in a long time since they qualified, and it is very important. The last time Nigeria had the playoff here in Abuja, it was against Ghana, and we scored and went to the 2022 Qatar. Oh wow! We're just seeing that South Africa just scored a second goal against Rwanda. Wow! South Africa just scored a second goal against Rwanda. This is interesting. Yeah, this is so interesting. Oh my God, this is so interesting. This is not what we were expecting for the Nigerians. This is not what we're expecting for these Nigerians. Ooh. So on the group on the the group standings, South Africa has 5 goal difference, and is leading by 18 points. Nigeria has 17 points with 4 goals difference. Ooh, wow, wow! Benin almost scored. Ooh. And that's a goal kick. And that will be a goal kick. It's a goal kick. I think the ball was played by Hatunji. Ooh, side netting. Side netting. I mean, in as much as Nigerians, these guys from Nigeria have the passion to get their, get those 3 points, or the not to qualify here. The guys from Benin, the guys from South Africa also want to qualify, and that is what is making this group so interesting, because everybody can qualify at any single time. Nigerians, if they score, I think if they score more than 2 goals more than 2 goals over South Africa, they stand the chance of qualifying to the World Cup. Wow, this is simply amazing. This is simply amazing. And I like how Nigeria is currently playing this game. Man, this is lovely. I'm telling you, this is lovely. This is lovely. I'd want to see this. This beautiful team play. Sammy keeps saying that Nigerians are not a special team, and there's nothing so special about the Nigerians. But what I'm seeing is this is some beautiful talent. But I think if they should play together as a team and together with their heart out, they could really qualify. They could really qualify to the next stage of the World Cup. Wow. And we've played over. We've played 30 minutes into the game, and it's still 1-0, and goal from Victor Osimhen. In the 3rd minute, whilst the South Africans are leading by 2 goals to 0 against Rwanda. Now, like I mentioned earlier, on the group standings, we have South Africa leading by 18 points. 18 points with 5 goals. Leading by five goals. Nigeria has 4 goals for and 17 points. So if South Africa gets to draw, which is unlikely. If South Africa gets to draw the match, which is unlikely. It's so unlikely. It's just 30 minutes and they are leading by 2 goals to 0. Wow. It's so unlikely they would draw against Rwanda. But if South Africa gets to draw, we would have Nigeria qualify to the next stage. That's if everything should go their way. But it doesn't look like the guys from these guys are ready to win the game against South Africa anyway. Yeah. If you're still here, you are watching the game between the Watchalong for the game between Nigeria and Benin in the World Cup qualifying series in Africa. I think this is group let me be sure. Just a second. Yeah, this is this is a Group C. Like I can mention, South Africa have won 5 games, and they with these South Africans, they fielded an unregistered player, and therefore they were deducted 3 points. And I mean, they being back to number 1 on the group standing, it's simply so amazing. Like I mentioned, I mean, the goal difference is 5 goals. Nigeria has 4, Benin has 4, and both Nigeria and Benin have 17 points each, but Nigeria leads Benin by they lead Benin just with the advantage of 5 draws and and 1 loss. Benin has won 5 games, drawn 2, and lost 3. Because if you check their goal difference is the same. Okay, well, yeah, their goal against is the same. Their goals for is still 12 each. So I mean, I don't know. I think in this game, what Nigeria has over Benin is the home advantage. They playing in Abuja, Nigeria playing in. Oh wow, that's a corner kick. That's a corner kick right there. That's a corner kick right there. Yeah. That's a corner kick right there. That's a corner kick right there. This is simply amazing. It's just simply amazing. I am in as much as I want to see. Oh wow, that's a very terrible taken free kick. I mean, it's taken very poorly, very very poorly. That was not properly done. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, come on! How do you miss this? Oh my! Like Charlie, on the most serious note, I think I'll start siding with Sammy to say, Charlie, these Nigerian players, some of them are really terrible. Oh, how do you miss that? Ooh. Oh man. How do you miss that? Okay. That's a long. Oh, okay. Victor Osimhen is being partnered up front with. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's a nice cross. That is a goal. That's a very beautiful goal. And Nigerians are up by 2-0. Yes. Second goal from Victor Osimhen. Yeah. Yes. Very beautiful goal. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. And the guys from Benin are actually protesting the goal. They are really protesting the goal. I mean, now you can see that the Nigerian fans are in high spirits now. You can hear them. You can hear them shouting and screaming now. That was a very beautiful goal. That was a very beautiful goal from Victor Osimhen. Come on. Oh, that was a lovely cross, and then it was crossed, and then it was headed in. It was headed in by Victor Osimhen. I mean, yeah, this is what we are looking for. We need them to banging more goals. We need more goals. We need more goals. We need more goals. Come on, we need more goals. Let's take in more goals. We need more goals. We need more goals, and we need Nigeria to qualify. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I think there's the player from Benin is down. The player from Benin is definitely down. We'd have to find out whether the goal was disallowed or I mean, okay, well, officially the goal was allowed. The goal was allowed, but there's a player from Benin who is down. I'm suspecting that will be Tijani. Is it Mohamed Tijani? Yeah, Mohamed Tijani. Yeah, I'm suspecting that will be like Mohamed Tijani. I'm yet to see who the individual was, but I mean that was a very beautiful goal. That was a very beautiful goal. That was a very beautiful goal, and yeah, that's a very beautiful goal. Ooh, that was a very beautiful goal. That's a very beautiful goal. Now we're going to see the ball being kicked right now. I mean, we're going to have a kick. The ball being passed again. I'm really predicting that the Nigerians would score more than 4 or 5 goals in this particular game or in this particular fixture. I'm really predicting that much. I'm really predicting that much. And still on the group table now, the goal difference is just 5-5. South Africa is still leading the table by 18 points, followed by Nigeria with 17 and Benin with also 17. So okay. You could actually tell that these Nigerians really want to be on, like Kofi has been saying, the World Cup stage is actually the biggest stage to market your country, and I mean that's a very beautiful platform to advertise not just the superstars who are playing on the field, but you are also there to also market the country itself. The World Cup provides us with that opportunity to do so. Yeah, I remember back in 2006 when Ghana was qualifying for the very first time to Germany. I think Cote d'Ivoire was also qualifying the very first time. Togo was also qualifying the very first time. Trinidad and Tobago were qualifying the very first time. There were a lot of teams that was qualifying the very first time to a World Cup, and since then, I mean we've had the opportunities to play in subsequent World Cups, but the only one we didn't qualify to was the Russia 2018. Very terrible times in Ghana football. Oh, that was a yellow card. That was a yellow card. Why? So, the referee just showed. The referee just showed a yellow card to
the gentleman from Benin. Okay. Oh, that was a corner kick. Is that a corner kick? Oh no, it was not given. I think Victor Osimhen is very disappointed. Victor Osimhen is very disappointed, and looks like today he's ever ready to keep banging in the goals and keep banging in the goals and keep banging in the goals. I must say, everybody keeps hammering on the fact that the Nigerian team might be very disappointed because we expected more from them. We expected more from Nigeria because of the kind of talent that the team has to offer. With, Ademola Lookman being, I think, the 2023 African Player of the Year. Victor Osimhen. What's his name? Wilfred Ndidi from is it Everton or Leicester? One of the. These guys are not. Playing elite football, but these guys are really, very beautiful talents being in their teams. But when we see them play in the Nigerian national team, we are just not so excited about how they really play, and it's very terrible. It's something that I think a lot of people from Africa these days don't look forward to, because there were times past if we had Nigeria playing. Of course, Ghana versus Nigeria will still be a big match, but there were times past that people will look forward to Nigeria playing, because we'll see the likes of Nwaku Kanu, we'll see the likes of Mikel Obi, we'll see even Odumwenge, what's his name, Bafemi Martins. We'll see all those guys playing for Nigeria, and making the best of the best. It's 5 minutes added on. It's already 45 minutes gone, and it's 5 minutes added on. Yeah, but like I'm saying, we'll see all those players come on to play, and we'll see very beautiful football, a football match from these guys. But today is not the same. These guys are individual, beautiful. These guys have a beautiful individual talent, but man, they are not the Nigerians that we used to know. They are, of course, they are not the Nigerians that we used to know. I think it's just so terrible that we these days we don't have the opportunity to get the likes of these guys who played for Nigeria coming to I don't know. Come on, this is. I'm actually lost for it's not watching these Nigerians play, honestly. Okay, that's a very beautiful fall. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a nice cross. Oh, this is dangerous. Okay, let's go cleared. Go cleared. Go cleared. Go cleared. Ooh. Oh, come on. And the goalkeeper held it. That was a very beautiful cross anyway. That was a very beautiful cross. I don't know if that was Akpo Adams. Yeah. I don't know if that was Akpo Adams. It was a very beautiful cross. That's a very beautiful cross. Come on, let's go, Nigerians, let's go. I think today for the very first time I want to support tonight. Like I said, we want to see Pastor Lucky get saved live on Thursday before we have any discussion. Right when the cameras go on, we're going to see his head get shaved, and we are going to take it to the taffy of the head. Yeah. I hope the goalkeeper is not getting any funny ideas. I hope the goalkeeper is okay. The referee signal play on. Okay. And I mean, 3 minutes and 30 seconds gone out of the 5 minutes added time. I mean, there's so much tension on the field, so much tension on the field of play. Like I said, we for this course we always support Nigeria because we want to see we want to see our very own slot head get shaped. And if you are still, I mean, if you are tuning in, this is the live watch along for the game between Nigeria and Benin in this World Cup qualifying series. The game is played the game is played inside in Nigeria at the Abuja Stadium. It's so interesting to see Nigeria lead by 2-0. Both goals coming in from Victor Osimhen. First goal came in at on the 3rd minute, and the second one at the 37th minute. It's so amazing how to see Nigerians play their heart out, even though this is they are making very terrible mistakes on the field of play. We are seeing the Nigerians play so well, so well. We are seeing them play so well. They are so passionate about their qualifying. Okay, and the referee has signaled for halftime, and I'm so happy. Nigerians are leading, and I would want them to win, but there's absolutely no way the guys from Rwanda would score the guys from South Africa, because already South Africa is leading by 2-0. Sorry, they are leading Rwanda by 2-0, and I think they are playing at home in South Africa. So the best the Rwandans can do is to hope for a draw, but it doesn't look like they will. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back when the second half begins. We would want everyone to stay tuned to get the very best right here in Sports 101. Okay, we start the second half of, like I mentioned, the game between Nigeria and Benin in this World Cup qualifying series, and it's still 2-0. We'll be seeing changes from the Nigerian side. We'll be seeing amazing changes coming in from the Nigerian side. We just saw Olusegun and I'm trying to get to the name of the other player. Now we kick off the second half, and it's amazing. 2 goals coming in from Victor Osimhen in the 3rd minute and in the 37th minute. Yeah, if you just tune in, this is Sports 101, and this is the live watch along for the game between Nigeria and the Benin, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and the Cheetahs of the Republic of Benin. And like I mentioned earlier, we saw 2 goals coming in from the outstanding striker Victor Osimhen. Those I would say are 2 amazing goals I've seen in the tournament, and you could, like I mentioned earlier, you could tell that these Nigerians are pretty serious in qualifying. When we went off during the halftime, I went on X to see some of the interesting comments that were there. We saw we saw interestingly people were pushing that at least Nigeria should win this game by 3 or 4 goals to 0, so that they could be seeded properly for the best in second place, so they could play the playoff and qualify for the World Cup. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. That was almost a goal. That was almost a goal. Oh, that was almost a goal. Oh, Hatunji. Wow. Hatunji almost scored a goal against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. You know. Ooh, that was almost a goal. That was almost a goal. Wow. I think there's a scuffle between. Is that Alex Nwobi? Oh, I think we need to find out what probably the scuffle. Oh, okay. Oh, that was Victor Osimhen. Oh, that was a terrible tackle. Wow, that was a very terrible tackle. That's a very terrible tackle. And I mean, yeah, I would understand why Victor Osimhen would be very, very angry. This morning, Kenny was talking about how there's been a lot of yellow card for Olivier Verdon, Verdon or Verdon or whatever that his name is. We were talking about how much the pressure from these FIFA sanctioned matches have actually caused what do you call it? Have actually caused our people certain injuries, and in as much as these players are playing possibly 60 matches in a season, I mean, nobody wants to be injured in games like these. Nobody wants to be injured. No, previously we used to think that some of these players faked injuries so that they wouldn't play during the qualifiers and they wouldn't be available for their national teams and all that. But I mean, they take huge risk by coming in to be a part of the yellow card going in for Mohamed Tijani. That was a very lousy tackle. That was a very lousy tackle. That was a very, very, very lousy tackle. And I think these guys from Benin are playing terribly. I mean, we can't mince words here. They are playing terribly. In the space of 2 minutes, they've had 2 yellow cards. That was another goal! That's another goal! A hot trick coming in from Victor Osimhen! That's another goal! Oh my days! Oh my days! Yes! That is it! Yeah! Now I think the people are still coming into the stadium. Nigerians have a beacon of hope now. Come on, let's go, Nigeria, let's go. Oh, that was a very beautiful cross and a very beautiful header coming in from Victor Osimhen. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Man. Wow. This is simply amazing. This is simply amazing. 3 goals for Victor Osimhen. Man. This is simply amazing, and I'll say he's undoubtedly one of the best strikers coming out of Africa. Honestly, this is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Okay, Nigerians, I believe at this point we can really keep pushing. We should really keep pushing. We should really keep pushing and keep hoping that by dint of some sort of grace and mercies of God, Rwanda will step up to cause South Africa to drop a point. I hope there are some prayer warriors in certain corners really praying for Nigeria right now, because would definitely need that miracle to happen today. And of course, like I've also been mentioning earlier, we also need this miracle so that we could shave off the hair of our favorite host, Pastor Lucky Soglu. So wherever he is, we wish him. We give him the biggest shout. Yeah, that was a very beautiful pass. A nice cross. Let's go, Parrot! Yes! Ooh. That was saved by the goalkeeper. That was really saved by. That was saved. I mean, that was a very good save. Honestly, I think that is one beautiful save by the goalkeeper, because I really thought the ball was already in there. Ooh. So they keep on, crossing the ball to their target man. That's Victor Osimhen. Wow. I don't think these Benin guys should allow Victor Osimhen any space in front of their goalpost, but they should do it with so much wisdom so that they don't go around keep getting yellow cards. Like I mentioned earlier, they got 2 yellow cards in 2 minutes. Tijani and Olivier Varden. It's very terrible, and there's so much tension on the field of play right now. There's so much tension on the field of play. So much, and Nigeria, like I was just mentioning how we just got 2 minutes. I mean, Benin guys got two yellow cards, and Sami Ajayi just also got a yellow card. Yeah. 55 minutes into the second half. Ooh, oh no, he stepped. Oh, okay. Oh, he kicked the goalkeeper. He kicked the goalkeeper. I think he stepped on his chest or he kicked him or something. That was a very poor tackle from Sami Ajayi. And a change coming in for Benin, the Cheetahs of Benin. Change coming in for the Cheetahs of Benin. It's Andreas Hutunji. It's Andreas Hutunji who has been substituted for Junior Olaitan. So Laitan was a Latino or whatever that name is. Strange names. And it's so funny that some of these guys from Benin, you don't hear them in some of the big teams across Europe. But they are doing so well. And like I said earlier, we would love to see Benin. These are two West African countries. We would love to see Benin also go for the World Cup, but I would rather want to see Nigeria because it's been a while. It's been a while since we had Nigeria play in the grandest stage of them all. You know, it's been long since we had Nigeria play in the grandest stage of football. See, so like I mentioned, we'd love to see Nigeria in the 2026 World Cup that will be held in Canada, USA, and Mexico. Okay, that was a very long throw from the keeper, and it was headed out by the guy from Benin. I mean, I think he wanted to give that long throw to Victor Osimhen, the target man. I mean, already he has scored 3 goals. Like I said, the first goal came in the 3rd minute, the second goal came in the 37th minute, and it was a lovely header from Victor Osimhen. And the 3rd goal was also another header, which was just in the 51st minute. It's about 6 minutes ago. And yeah, it's been amazing on how Osimhen has been playing. In the last international break, he had a lot of injuries. So I mean, there has been injuries. So Victor Osimhen, we've not seen Victor Osimhen being consistent during these few international breaks. But in this match, he's been amazing. He's been superb. I mean, 3 goals is beautiful. Oh, that's a very terrible corner. That's a very, 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 very terrible corner. How do you play like that? And Dokudodo, the referee actually just gave Dokudodo a yellow card. Dokudodo, the 19 JC, the number 19 man in Benin, was just shown the yellow card. Now I simply think with this whole conversation on Oh, okay, that was so far. That's so far away. Anyway, I think they wanted to cross. They wanted to cross to Osimhen again, but they could. But like I was mentioning earlier, with this whole um, argument from uh, the Callum Hudson-Odoi case, and then the Edin Ketia wanting to play for the Black Stars. I it's quite interesting how people are actually targeting Monkey the Work Babu the job. I mean, like I keep saying, we've seen that happen to Larry Kingston in 2006 when like would say, from 2006 it was probably a red card in the last match of the group stages at the AFCON, and therefore it would actually miss 2 matches, or he missed 2 more matches in an international. I mean, during the World Cup, so therefore he was dropped. No problem. Now, in 2010, Larry Kingston again was dropped. 2010 World Cup, we saw that was the very first time we had seen Kevin Prince Boateng play for the Black Stars. At the time, he was coming in from what's the name of that team? Portsmouth. He was coming in from Portsmouth. He was coming in from Portsmouth. Portsmouth was then being relegated. Then he came for the tournament, and right after the tournament, he had an opportunity. He had a contract to join AC Milan. Now we saw Kevin Prince Boateng play. He was not part of the qualifying series. He only came to play. He was part of the squad during the World Cup. Now we want to replicate or do better than the 2010 World Cup, how Ghana performed. And I think, in my opinion, my personal opinion, I'd never, on a more serious note, never seen a World Cup, and I mean in just 1 year, from the African Cup, where we had Ghana engaging in one goal project. We scored 1 goal project in that 3-1 loss against Cote d'Ivoire. We kept on going. It was one goal until the final, and I think the final they scored as one. I think Egypt scored as one in the 2010 AFCON tournament, and I think Azerbaijan was the best player in that tournament. And I keep saying, in one whole year, we had Ghana play the best. There was nothing wrong with what happened during the AFCON. We played our hearts out, but at the end of the day, we lost to one of the best, or unarguably the best team out of Africa. That's Egypt. Now Egypt can be the dark horse in the coming World Cup. I think maybe, just maybe, that will be the last time we're going to see Mohamed Salah play at the World Cup. But I mean, back to what I was saying. We saw some of the best performances. We went to the quarterfinals during the World Cup, where we were knocked out by what do you call it? We were knocked out by Uruguay, and people always say, that it was a goal, blah blah blah. I mean, we should have been given it, but we were given an opportunity to score a goal, and Asamoah didn't take the opportunity seriously. But then that World Cup, we saw we saw the Ghanaians play so well. We saw the likes of Sule Ali Muntari. We saw the likes of the guy nearly lost the ball. Charlie, somebody needs to talk to this Nigerian goalkeeper. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. During that World Cup, we saw Sule Muntari, we saw Asamoah Gyan, we saw Kevin Prince Boateng, like I mentioned earlier, who hadn't played for the Black Stars, and that was his first time playing for the Black Stars. We saw them play at a level, or at at a height that we never see before. Personally, I thought before then, I thought the best performance was during the 2008 African Cup of Nations in Ghana, where Ghana actually got knocked out to play for the third position, or to play for the third place when we met Cameroon. Cameroon actually went to the finals, and they went to the finals. I think is it Cameroon? Yeah, I think Cameroon went to the finals. There was this guy, I've forgotten his name. People say it's not Nkon. But I remember at the time we used to pronounce his name Nkon. Yeah, of course. He scored the only goal in that particular match, the semi-finals in 2008. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you that at that time, I thought that was the best performance ever since I was born. That was the best performance from the Black Stars. And the next one was in 2010. And right from there, we never saw the Black Stars play so well. It was every time was so terrible. Where it was an AFCON where the last AFCON were kicked out of the group stage. Come on. So if Hudson-Odoi and Edin Ketia are going to be available for this World Cup, I think we should take the opportunity and get them into our teams. Like I said, we need all the best talent that we could get. We need all the best talent. Or the referee's not having that. He's not having that. It's not going to have that. Yeah, it's not going to have that. Yeah, like I said, we need all the best talent that we can actually have. We can actually get. People. My Kenny is also of the opinion that Edin Ketia actually plays second fiddle to Mateta. Yes, come on. There are players in there are players also in the team who are also playing second fiddles to people. Come on. Let's not jump the gun. Let's not jump the gun. I personally think we need that guy with an amazing shot power. We are just seeing the Kudodu and Tosin Ayigan come out for Benin, and Romerick Amusu and Jodel Dosu going to play in the match. And it's 66 minutes gone. The Nigerians are really sitting on tenterhooks right now. Sitting on tenterhooks right now. Ooh, that's a very beautiful pass. Oh, okay, and that's a corner. That's a corner for the guys in Benin. Like I was saying, yeah. So we need all the talent that we can get. Come on. I think the last match Kevin Prince-Boateng played for Portsmouth, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the FA Cup final. Yeah, I think it was the FA Cup final between. Was it the League Cup? No. I think it was the FA Cup final between Chelsea. Let me check. I think it was the FA Cup final between Chelsea and what do you call it? Chelsea and Portsmouth, where he actually stepped on, I think, on the legs of Michael Ballack, and because of that injury, Ballack missed the 2010 World Cup. Come on. Ooh, that was a nice pass from Victor Osimhen. Oh, come on, he couldn't kick the ball early enough, so he took it from him. Okay, is that Alex Nwobi? Oh, okay, I think that was too hard from Alex Nwobi. Yeah, like I said, that 2010 saw is it a great stamp. That injury cost Michael Ballack he was supposed to be in the World Cup with Germany, but because of that injury he couldn't make it. he couldn't. I mean, he couldn't. He couldn't make. He couldn't make the cut. Yeah, like I mean, I think yeah, it was the FA Cup final. The FA Cup final between Chelsea and Portsmouth. That is when Michael Ballack picked up the injury, and people in Germany were coming at. Uh, Ironically, Ghana met Germany at that 2010 World Cup, and some people of the opinion that Kevin Prince Boateng intentionally hit Ballack. Yeah, it happened in the 44th minute of the game, and he was subbed. I think for Danny Sturridge, either Belletti or Danny Sturridge, to come in. Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner kick. But the ref is not going to give. The ref is not going to give the Nigerians a penalty kick. Obviously, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, okay. Is okay. Oh, okay. It's a free kick for the guys in Benin. Oh, okay. Ooh, I don't think that was a hard tackle. I don't think that was a hard tackle. Yeah. Like I mean, like I mentioned, I just checked, and I did realize that even in that match, both Kevin Prince Boateng and Frank Lampard missed the penalty. And yes, of course, I remember I was just one goal to 0, and goal coming in from Didier Drogba. So yeah, we can still have sorry about that. We can still have Edin Ketia and Callum Hudson-Odoi still beefing up. I mean, still being part of the Black Star squad. Ooh, and South Africa has scored another goal. We won another goal. I think the best bet for Nigeria right now is to be seeded to play in the playoffs. I mean, I think they would have to, be part of the playoffs, because it's terrible. I think someone has an injury. Who is that? And I think he'll be carried out in a stretcher. Oh. Oh. More changes in the field of play. We're going to see Jerome Adams and Sanusi Saidu come off for Frank Onyeka and Bruno Onyamachi coming on for Nigeria. Yeah, and like I mentioned, the guys from Southern Africa just put in one more goal. I want to get. I think I need to get who scored those goals for South Africa. I'm trying to get that. Game coming in from God's Will Akapabio Stadium in Abuja. We are seeing 3 goals from the Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Cheetahs of Benin, and these are, we've seen such a dramatic football experience here, guys. It's terrible drama, terrible. I don't know. I need to ask Mr. Sedu if it will count, because it looks like Nigeria will be seeded again for the second pleased. I mean, they'll play for the playoffs. They play the playoffs, which I think still gives Nigerians some hope. It still gives Nigerians some hope, that they will still qualify for the World Cup. Yeah. That was a very lovely cross. Ooh, come on, let's go. Ooh, come on. Ooh, that was blocked. That was blocked, yeah. Sorry. I think that was a very lovely pass from Victor Osimhen. 75 minutes into the second half. We're about almost 50 minutes left to this game, and Nigerians are still leading by 3-0. And like I mentioned, goals coming in from Victor Osimhen, who scored in the third, the 37th and the 51st minute. And I think we've not really seen, so much goal attempts from the guys from Benin. Oh, okay. Ooh, and it's just, Victor Osimhen was terribly tackled. That's a yellow card. Oh, that's a yellow card. That is a yellow card. Oh. Yeah, so on the other side, it's the 78th minute in the South African game against Rwanda. We have 3 goals from the South African side. Goals coming in from this is second out. I'm trying to get around the goals. Goals coming in from Talente Mbatha, who currently plays for Orlando Pirates. He scored in the 5th minute. He scored in the 5th minute. Sorry. Okay. And our second goal came in the 26th minute from Apollos, and the third goal came in the 72nd minute from the man up front, Magukpa. Magbukpa or Mago, I don't know. I mean, these guys from South Africa have amazing names. They have. I mean, shouts to these guys from SA. These guys from SA who play lovely football. With Kaiser Chiefs, with Orlando Pirates. With Super Sports United. All of those guys. They play lovely football with all of those guys. Yeah. if things end in this manner, we are going to see South Africa qualify for the World Cup. You know, we're going to see South Africa qualify for the World Cup, and most probably Nigeria will be seeded for the best in the second placed teams. But if all goes well, Nigerians could qualify for the World Cup. I mean, we would love to see the Nigerians on the big stage at the FIFA World Cup. In that will happen in Canada, USA, and Mexico. Ooh, 10 minutes to, counting down to the 90th minute. I think currently you can see that Victor Osimhen is very, 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 very tired. You could actually tell. I mean, this man deserves the loudest standing ovation the stadium has to offer. 3 goals coming in from Victor Osimhen. The 3rd minute, the 37th minute, and the 51st minute. Yeah. And I mean, Tolu Arokodare is actually coming in for Victor Osimhen. Oh, okay. Wow, Tolu came in, and I mean, his first touch was almost a goal attempt. You know, he got the ball was taken from him by these guys from Benin. That was a lovely ball. That was a lovely interception by the Nigerians. Oh, that was a very long pass, and I don't think he could actually get to it. The ball just went out for a throw-in. The ball just went out for a throw-in. And I mean, we want to give like some quick shouts to the crew on Sports 101. Shouts to Kofi, Sami, and Pastor Lucky, who I still believe that his head will get shaved. I still believe that his head will get shaved. Yeah, eventually. Eventually, we'll shave his head. Yeah, eventually. In the 82nd minute, still Nigeria still leading by 3 goals to 0. Oh, what's happening here? By the referee, I mean, I can still mention there's so much tension on the field of play. So, there's been some unnecessary tackles, both from Nigeria and, but the referee keeps signaling. Ooh, that's a very nice pass. Oh no! Oh, ooh, wow. Oh, yeah, we are 5 minutes away from the 90th minute. It's 85 minutes gone. Like I said, still 3 goals. Nigeria still leading 3 goals, and wow, there's so much. I believe there's so much tension. There's so much tension on the field of play. In as much as the guys from Benin are still trailing by 3 goals to 0, they they are still not giving up. They have not given up hope. Unlike some teams will. Who still fights for my 3 goals down. You know, I think if Benin scores only 1 goal, looking at the group standings, if Benin scores just 1 goal, we would see Benin being seeded for the second best placed team, because both teams have their let me actually do that quickly. Yeah, we have both teams. So we're going to see another change. We're going to see another change. Now, Junior Alatan just came in for Benin and still got a yellow card just a second ago. So we're going to see Alex Nwobi come off. It is going to see Alex Nwobi come off for Terry Murphy. Oh, that was a side netting. It was almost a goal. That was on the side. That was a side netting. Man, on a more serious note, this match is so heated. This match is so heated. The guys from Benin are not allowing Nigeria score the 4th goal at all, because it looks as though they are not giving up hope, and Nigerians are also looking forward to pushing. They still want to keep pushing and pushing and keep pushing and pushing, and like I mentioned, there's been so much yellow cards being shown in this fixture. We've had Munier, we've had Verdon, we've had Mohamed Tijani, we've had Odo, we've had Hutunji, we've had Ajayi, we've had Junior Lightan. All these guys all take yellow cards for various tackles on the field of play, and I don't think it speaks so well of these. But you see, there's so much at stake. When you look at the bench in Nigeria, I mean, they're just not sitting down. Osimhen just came off the pitch, but he's still standing. They are winning this match convincingly. I mean, 3 goals to 0. That's such a convincing win against a dark horse like the Benin, the guys from Benin, because we are almost seeing them. I mean, qualify for the World Cup. Oh, okay. We have the Nigerians in the 18-yard box of the guys from Benin, and that was a very lovely cross. It's a goal. That is a goal. That is a goal. That is a goal. Number 4. Nigerians have scored 4 goals to 0. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. I was thinking this game is so over. 4 goals. Oh. This is simply amazing. Oh, and that was a very lovely shot. And that was a very lovely shot. Oh my. Oh. I was about to say, since Victor Osimhen was subbed out, the match is like literally dead, and here comes a power shot. Oh my. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. That is lovely. That is lovely. Nigerians are obviously not giving up hope, or there's no way Nigerians are giving up hope. Nigerians are not obviously giving up hope, and that was a lovely goal by Onyeka. Okay, and it was 5 minutes added on, and Nigerians are back in the 18-yard box, and I mean, he couldn't after giving that beautiful assist, he couldn't actually put that ball past the goalkeeper of Benin, Oh man, that was a very lovely ball. Oh man, that was a very lovely ball. That was a very, very lovely ball. Wow. The ball goes over the touchline. I think we are 3 minutes into the other time. The other time was 5 minutes. When you look at the bench of the guys from Benin, they look so down. They were so disappointed. 4 goals to 0. That's a lot of goals. That's a lot of goals. That's a lot of goals. I just hope Nigerians would appreciate the kind of effort these players have put in trying to get the team to qualify, and over on the other side, let me see if obviously the match has ended. Well, I think the match the match, South Africa against Rwanda has ended in, yeah, like I mentioned, 3 goals coming in from the boys with the Bafana, you know. Let me see if I can get the name. Silante Mbatha. That's he scored in the 5th minute, and Oshwin Apollos in the 25th minute, and evidence what? Evidence Magupa, yeah, evidence scored the 3rd goal in the 72nd minute. And I mean, when I thought everything had ended, we just saw, oh, finally the game ends in Abuja. Nigeria wins by 4 goals to 0. Goals, like I said, goals coming in from Victor Osimhen. He scored in the 3rd, the 37th, and the 51st minute, and Onyeka scored in the 90th minute. Man, this is an amazing play by these boys from Nigeria. I mean, this was so beautiful. I mean, this was a beautiful game. I'm so happy for the boys Nigeria. Well, we wouldn't see Nigeria qualify as at yet. We hope. Oh no, I mean, it looks so disappointing looking at the guys from Benin. You know, who probably few days ago were on top of the league, and we thought that we'd be visiting them because they would qualify for the World Cup. But we've seen such an amazing performance from them. You know, probably we'll see Nigeria play in the playoffs. I mean, they'll play in the playoffs in the next few games, the next few international breaks. We hope to see Nigeria qualify for the World Cup. I mean, shouts to Pasaloki. He'll be going back on Thursday with his hair. Yeah, but I would want to tell you to tune in on Thursday at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, where the team would really dissect. We'll go into today's fixtures. You know, I mean, this was a very, very, very dramatic game. Nobody expected Nigeria to win against Benin, but winning 4 goals to 0, that's so convincing. That is so convincing. I mean, I hope to see Nigeria play in the FIFA World Cup tournament. And shouts to everyone who showed up during this watch along. I mean, we just see Victor Osimhen go for his ball as his prize for scoring the most goals in the match. That's the hat trick. You know, that was a very beautiful. Honestly, that's a very good game. 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 So, congratulations, but not congratulations yet. So we hope to see you guys perform well in the playoffs. We hope to see you guys perform well in the playoffs. So, I mean, this is where we draw the curtains. This is where we end our stream. So if you are still locked on here, like, subscribe, and join our subsequent live streams. That's like the show on Thursday, the show on Thursday morning. And this week we hope to have Mr. Kwanzaa and Mr. PK coming in to give us their analysis from the pitch side, you know. And pitch side actually talks about, I mean, the local football in Africa and in Ghana. And looking at the group C stage before we leave, Nigeria has qualified. South Africa has qualified with 18 points, 5 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses. And Nigeria sits below at with I think with 17 points. And Nigeria is, I think, number 3 in the best second position teams across the group table. And like I said, there's hope is not lost for these Nigerians. We will see them play in the playoffs, and we hope to see them at the World Cup. Now, thank you for everyone who tuned in. To today's watch along with me alone. Like I said, today I had to do a one-man production due to some reasons. Some of our guys couldn't be here with us, but I really enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed this game, and I hope to see you next time. That is on Thursday, 9 o'clock in the morning. This is where we draw the curtains. Thank you very much.